Greetings! My goal today is to teach you something about gardening, and this is the Gardening Homesteading Skills Global Gardening Collaboration. Today we are talking about Echinacea. Echinacea is a beautiful flower, and everyone should grow it in their garden because it is more than just a flower. It is actually a type of herb because it can be used medicinally. The birds love the seeds, so it's a good idea to leave some of the flowers on the plant. But as you can see, I've picked a handful of them. I brought them in and put them in a container. I did not put any water in the container because I want them to dry, just like these are dried. These have been in a container without water for a while. And now I'm going to take the leaves and the flowers off of the stems and put them in this Ziploc bag. So there's my Ziploc bag full of Echinacea leaves and flowers. There was some lavender there too, and my first tomato that I picked out of my garden. And my beautiful bouquet of echinaceas that I can enjoy looking at until they get dry. And I noticed they kept their color pretty well after they were dried, which is a fun thing. So let's find out about Echinacea. The common name Echinacea, purple coneflower, or American coneflower. Latin name Echinacea purpurea, and there's a couple of others that I can't pronounce. There are 9 known species of Echinacea, all of which are native to North America, and they were used by the North Americans of the Great Plains region as traditional medicines. It's promoted as a dietary supplement for the common cold and other infections, based on the idea that it might stimulate the immune system to more effectively fight infection. Echinacea preparations have been promoted for topical use, application to the skin for wounds and skin problems. For most adults, short-term by-mouth use of Echinacea is probably safe, but the long-term safety is uncertain. And it's also uncertain as to whether it should be taken during pregnancy or nursing. Common side effects: digestive tract symptoms such as nausea or stomach pain. And some people are allergic to it. It's not recommended to take Echinacea for longer than 8 weeks at a time because it could be harmful to your liver or suppress your immune system, which is just exactly the opposite of what it does on a short term. So it's recommended not to take Echinacea if you are taking medicines that affect your liver. Check with your doctor first before you take Echinacea or any other kind of herb or supplement. Research shows that Echinacea plant contains chemicals that help your body create white blood cells. And so when you get upper respiratory tract problems, infections, the white blood cells work within your immune system to fight the infection. Echinacea is in the daisy family. Echinacea is now one of the most available dietary supplements in health food stores and continues to be studied scientifically to find out as much as possible about Echinacea. It can be turned into tea, or tinctures or salves. It can be combined with other herbs in those 3 applications as well. The leaves and the flowers can be used in those applications. Echinacea was used extensively by Native Americans and by traditional herbalists, both in the United States and in Canada. And one of the first writings about it was telling how it could be used topically on horses. The tribes that used it can include the Pawnee, the Dakota, Omaha, Winnebago. Those are some of the ones that are written about. They administered it as a fresh juice or an herbal smudge or smoke, and either the leaf or the root was just chewed on. It was traditionally used for supporting the immune system and for topical use. So that is my information today about Echinacea. This year I just have that one plant. The last few years I had another plant out by my fence, but it didn't come up this year, so I don't know what happened to it. I have a little story to tell you too. While I was putting the echinaceas in the container that I put them in, I finished that up and got the dried ones in the little sack. Came over and sat down in my chair, and it felt like I had a leaf or something in my hair. Well, so I went like this, and my leaf was alive. It was a small praying mantis, and he had gotten caught in my hair. And it startled me at first, but I got him down on the floor, and then I got him picked up and took him outside and set him loose. I hope none of his legs were injured in the process. He seemed to be wiggling just fine, so hopefully he's okay. I know I'm okay, except for just a wee bit of a start there. You don't expect to find a beautiful green bug in your hair. He was a baby when I think he was only about like that big. I'll show a picture so you know what a praying mantis looks like. But I didn't film getting him out of my hair or taking him out to the outside. So this is just a stock photo from Google showing you what a praying mantis looks like. Well, I just wanted to remind you, I'm not an herbalist or a doctor, so always do your research before you ingest or use any kind of herbal or topical medicines. Make sure you know what you're doing. So here's to beautiful echinaceas. May God's love and blessings surround you. And if you're growing your echinaceas, may they be beautiful. They do come in lots of other colors besides these purple ones. These purple ones, I think, are probably the original color, I'm guessing. But they've been bred to have many other colors. And they are a beautiful perennial flower that should come back for you year after year. So plant some in your garden if you don't have some already. And I will see you on your next video. God bless.